Hello everybody, welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I'm Martin Wenzel. Today is Thursday of week 1 of our new career. We took a break and it is now 6 a.m. in the morning. And today we are hauling an office from Beazer Homes in San Francisco to Carson City Coastline Mining. Need to be there by Friday about 4 in the morning. Make about $180. Alright, let's look outside at our overhauling. Just an office for a work site, construction work office. Driving a Peterbilt day cab. And we will get there, it looks like, around 1 in the afternoon. We will be taking a break at some point to fulfill our DOT rest requirements. They require half an hour in the middle of the day. So here we go. Make sure we get out of here without snagging on any of these fences. Game has recently updated again, small updates. I'm not sure what they're updating, what it is. And hopefully none of our mods break as we're going along here. This truck is really quiet. Again, I always kind of shift into reverse for some reason there. Alright. Clear over there. And we'll be able to make it. Well, I didn't check the map to see our exact path. But we'll see what the GPS gives us. Oh, okay. Light is green. Couldn't see it. I saw the truck stopped at the light here on the opposite side of the road. I was afraid I was going to blow another red light. So we're going to be going over the... Is that the Oakland Bridge? I believe that's the Oakland Bridge. What it's called. Not 100% sure. So we will have to take a left. We'll be heading towards Oakland. And then across over to Carson City, Nevada. This is a pretty light load compared to what we've hauled recently. Especially our last trip was well over 120,000 pounds. Okay, are you gonna go or not? Okay, so this guy's gonna let me go on the left turn. Should be able to make it up in third gear here. Oh, maybe not. Shift down to 2H. Second. Alright, going over the Oakland Bridge. Yeah, I don't know what it is when I'm driving around Los Angeles and San Francisco. I always have helicopters right on me. Oh, I'll go fourth. Not sure what that's about. Get on the 580. We're clear there, and then we're going to get off right here. We're going to cut across. Sure, we could have taken the freeway the whole way, but I didn't check the GPS and set it up the way I want. And we need to discover all these roads in our new career in any case. $220 miles to Carson City. We'll be going up into a little bit of mountains, I think. Yes, like the last episode, we did 2 jobs. I'm going to try to cover a whole day in each episode. So today is Thursday, week 1 of our career. I believe this is probably our 9th or 10th job. And right now the jobs are pretty short, so we're able to do a job, maybe, usually 2 jobs in a day. Now this one we might probably get there around 1:30. And we'll be able to start another job, and depending on how long that is, it'll either go into the next episode or we'll be able to finish it and then go to sleep this episode. We're gonna just keep going straight. I think we could have taken the freeway all the way over and then down. But we're gonna go cut across country here on this 2-lane highway. Our next town will be Oakdale. Yeah, I'm not seeing any indication what road this is. But we went from the 580, across the 5 just there, and now we're going to go across the 99. Through Oakdale, and then we're going to be taking a right at the next highway. Not sure if you'll be able to see that, but in the lower left corner there, Steam was saying I took the screenshot, so that was probably from the thumbnail. Here we are going through Oakdale. Drop back into 4th here. Kraft Heinz. Oh yeah, it looks like we're going to be taking a little bit of a windy road, so this is probably a decent cargo to take over that. Won't be too bad. Can't tell if the road... Yeah, it looks like the road that we're on ends, and so we're going to have to take the little windy road. Now, I'm not sure if that windy road is in the vanilla game or if that's something expanded upon in Project West. I know there are a few roads in Project West which, in real life, trucks are not even allowed on or would never take. And this might be one of them. So, didn't check the map, so we're going to have a little bit of an adventure. And I might actually end up taking another screenshot now that we're going on a little bit more of a scenic route. Yosemite Junction. So yeah, we're going through Yosemite North Park. So this is definitely one that I don't think trucks would be driving through. And we're gonna probably get some nice scenery as well. Moccasin, 2 miles. I don't remember this road, so I think this might be a Project West edition. Alright, I am forgetting how to shift suddenly. Now this SUV, he's trying to pass me. Hopefully he'll be able to make it. Yep. Alright. Oh god. Nice river down there. If this is a Project West edition, it's on par with the work ProMods is doing in Euro Truck Simulator, because this is really, really detailed, really nice. Oh, look at that. Some cool little markers there. I really wonder. I will check that after making this video, and it will be in the description below whether or not this is a new edition. Whoa. And that's why the speed goes down. I think I'm gonna take a screenshot right here. Alright, that's gonna make a good, nice thumbnail. Really show our route. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit more speed here. Deer warning. That would be a cool addition to the game, to actually have wild animals possibly jumping out in front of your path. No littering. Ooh. Oop, I didn't want to go to low. Yeah, I think this is all done by the Project West, and it is really good. Wow, this is probably the best part of the best map modding I've seen in American Truck Simulator so far. I mean, you have Coast to Coast, which adds a lot of road, but not a lot of scenery to the roads. Adds a lot of highways, gets you from California all the way to Maine, but it doesn't have a ton of the sights. Here we are going through Yosemite, and we got trees, we have ridges, and we are working our way through it. Lodging area, gas station. Report drunk drivers. Definitely, yeah. Look, I mean, we are just. This is a nice windy road, and oh, don't miss a gear. Come on. Oh, this guy is really struggling to get up the hill. And we can't really pass him. Okay, what is going on here? And now we're stopped. Uh-oh. Alright, low, come on. Yeah, we're going. Wow. Now we're both struggling to get up the hill because he is going really... He's probably crawling less than 10 miles per hour. I can't pass him. Put our hazards on. Bull's just crawling up this hill. Again, why you likely wouldn't see trucks going on this road. Because they're just gonna start rolling backwards. Come on, guy. Need a push? Should we start pushing him? Come on, come on. Could you imagine if we tried to take the bridge builder from last episode up this? Oh man. Yeah, so we're gonna really lose a lot of time going through here. Vista Point. Yeah, got a nice vista up here. Those stone walls look really cool. Oh, it's got a little viewfinder. The viewfinder, yeah, binoculars. You put the quarters in. Alright, there he goes. Now we have a rest area coming up. heading back down. Hopefully that's the last of our climbing. That's cool. Nice little stopping point. This is really well done. I also like the road texture that he used. With the no passing zone sign. I haven't seen a lot of those in this game. Tenaya Lake. Oh, got some campers. This is really well done. I think it would make an amazing, get some amazing views when the sun's going up and down, right in the morning and in the evening. The sunlight beaming through the trees. Let's get back into third, climb here again. Alright, 55 miles to go. It's telling us we're going to get there around 2, so about a half hour slower than we originally thought. Yeah, look at those, the mountains. We need to slow down. There we go. Stop sign ahead. Yeah, the signage here is very good too. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, the no passing zone signs. You know, stop sign ahead is very helpful. And we're going to be taking a left, heading to Carson City. And killed the engine. Alright, so we're going to be taking the north US 395. It looks pretty clear both ways. Okay, I thought he was going faster. It looked like he was speeding up to come into me. Alright, so missed my point. Missed my chance. What are we doing, everybody? And now I'm pulled out too far. So I'm gonna have to go. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. Alright, go. Idiot. Oh my god. So you sit there and don't go, but then as soon as I turn my hazards on and I pull out, then he piles into me. What? Okay, what are you guys doing? Are you gonna go or not? I'm going. I was just gonna comment on that car trailer there. Looks like it's a 3-level one. Yeah, the AI is stupid in this game. That was really stupid because it's sitting there. The car's sitting there. And so no one's moving. And so I decide, okay, I gotta move because I'm causing the trouble. So I turn my hazards on and then immediately he piles into me. Levining. So this is a new little town added with Project West. I'm not sure if he added all these buildings, if these were already here. No? Yeah, this is all new. Oh, I'm really upset about that because that basically negates our income from this job. That guy ran into us. We're going to be turning here, so we're not going directly to Carson City. We're actually going outside, south of Carson City here. This mining operation where they're stripping in here. Speed limit's still 70 in here. That's kind of strange on this road. Seems like they widened that. It used to be just a very small. Maybe they widened that in an update. Alright, so it says this way. It looks like the flag, we're going to be coming all the way around to get to it. This is always a tricky parking situation. Alright, where are we parking? Alright, we're parking down there. So I think we can pull forward and then back in. We could have actually pulled... We didn't actually have to go on this upper area. But it might actually end up being easier to just back in. Let's see. Ooh, a little too fast there. Alright, we're going to pull forward toward these porta potties. And we're going to try to back in. Alright, let's check this out. Well, that's kind of interesting. Alright, we're going to want to pull a little bit more forward. Why do I always kill my engine now? It's so much easier to kill your engine, it seems, since I got the heavy DLC pack. I wonder if we can't pull this through. Alright, let's just check. Yeah, see, we're hitting this gravel pile of whatever. It's tricky because we're going down this hill too. See, on the engine. Okay, I'm not getting this at all. I'm gonna try to go around again and see if we can't pull through first. Just shaking this off is all over the place. Alright, we'll try to go on this lower path. Then we have to go up. And, well, we'll be able to get close. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it through completely. Yeah, we might. There we go. Actually, we'll be better positioned to just back up to straight. Yeah, there we go. That's going to be much easier. Get it lined up. All right. Say, how much further do we have to go? All right, we have that parked. We have our parking brake on. Let's lower the legs. 2:38 p.m. So we're about an hour later than we thought it was going to take. It took us an hour longer. All right, we made $180, but we lost a bunch of money for that traffic accident. 273 XP, and we are now level 3, so let's get our next skill point, or skill. Let's go with long distance. I want to get some longer jobs. All right, and it is 2:38. I'm gonna get another job, and we'll see you in, well, we're gonna take our half-hour break. We'll take our half-hour break right now. I'll see you around 3 o'clock. All right, welcome back. It's 4 p.m. on Thursday. We took a 1.5 hour break. Well, it took us some time to unload that last job, and then we took our half-hour DOT mandated break, and we have our new job here in Carson City. We have an evergreen trailer. I believe we are hauling mobile phones, 36,000 pounds of mobile phones from Best Buy here in Carson City to Wal-Mart in Las Vegas. Let's check the map. We're gonna be taking the 395 down. We'll get over on the 6, then the 95, and then we'll take the 95 all the way into Las Vegas. Trouble spot, I would think, is right here, but we're turning right, so we're not gonna have much trouble. We're not gonna have to go across. Well, right here, we'll turn left. And we will be going to take our rest, or to bed, probably here. We'll probably stop at this rest stop, because everything else, Tonopah is probably a little too far. Lee Vining's a little too close. So let's get into our job. We're on the engine. We are driving a nice blue Peterbilt for this job. Sleeper, so we'll be able to rest. Actually, what I need to check is, can we do this whole job? Yes, we'll be able to do this whole job with the rest in there. So we're gonna make $243. We'll put on this guy. And did we turn the lights on? No, we didn't. Got our lights. We'll do these lights since it's getting a little cloudy and it will be getting darker. The sun is going down. All right. Here we go. Got myself a snack. Got myself some soda to keep myself awake until we need to, as we haul down the road. These guys are all looking at me going, why is that truck driver's having such trouble? Yeah, our ETA is Friday morning, 2:03 in the morning, so we're gonna have to rest. Now, you might be wondering, yeah, of course, I don't have to rest. My rest indicator on the bottom there is saying I'm nowhere close to needing to do that. But because Quick Jobs resets your clock every job you start, it's not really realistic. And I kind of want to, for our purposes, try to run as realistic as we can. Now, I know probably on this day we wouldn't have this second job, or we wouldn't be starting this job this late, because we'd still be dealing with paperwork and everything at the mining facility. Well, that's the one area where we'll kind of suspend realism a little bit. Maybe we unload it really quickly, I mean. But the quick jobs are not the most realistic things, because I don't think there's any situation where a truck driver bounces from cab to cab, different trucks, different companies. You still have a truck, you're just working for a company. Alright, so we're going through Carson City. It's getting a little hazy, the clouds are coming out. Oh. Gotta get in the right gear here. Got lots of trouble if we're going in reverse. Leaving Carson City. Speed limit 65. Yeah, so we're in Nevada, so we can go fast. Actually, my indicator, or my computer's telling me I can go 70. Despite the sign on the road itself saying 65. So we'll hang around 65. Not sure why there's that discrepancy. So this episode will end at the junction between 895. Is this 895? Or 395 and 6, US 6. Now we're going back into California. So speed limit should be dropping to 55. Well, we'll hang at 55 here. And yeah, this episode will end around there at that junction. We'll stop at that rest stop and go to sleep. And then episode 9 will have us coming into Las Vegas. Hopefully the game won't crash too much on the frame rate. Las Vegas is always trouble for it. But I have no traffic mods installed, so we should be okay with that. Okay, this truck has an automatic retarder. Tioga Pass, 1 mile. Here we are coming into Lee Vining. What is this DHL truck doing? What is he doing? Oh, there's... What? Yeah, what? Oh my god, what happened here? Well, that's an error. Now, I don't know if the signs... Do those signs say something? Yeah, unfinished mod territory. Alright. Wow, I haven't seen that before. That's... Well... That was a little strange, but luckily there was no wall. Nothing happened bad, just kind of looked weird. I'll definitely be keeping that in the video, just so anyone who's watching this and is playing and using Project West, that is unfinished there. Wonder why you would do that, but all right. I thought there was like a road had disappeared. And then I noticed the road right in front of us was disappearing. I thought this DHL truck, I mean, the reason he was moving over, I mean, he moved over really nicely right to get onto the proper part of the road. I don't know if, yeah, I don't know what the issue is there. Is he making this road smaller, and this is the fixed part, and that part he hasn't made into 1 lane or a 2-lane road, or I don't know, because it seemed like the pathing was perfect for the 4-lane highway converting down to a 2-lane highway, because the truck followed it perfectly. He had no problems with that. I thought he was taking a left turn, but there was no road there. Well, there's a little bit of excitement for this job. Our last job took us through Yosemite, and this one took us through unfinished mod territory. Alright, it's about 6 p.m. So we're gonna stop here. We're gonna rest here at Motor City. Alright, well, that was week 1 Thursday. We went through Yosemite Park, and now we are on our way to Las Vegas. We'll finish up this job next time, maybe pick up a second job in episode 9. So please like, comment, and share this video. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Martin Wenzel. Take care. Goodbye.